Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. So we're just about done in this little area of the world. There's just a couple things left to do. First of all, come to the dwarf village and talk to the dwarf elder. You're safe. Somehow you seem older. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Take this mallet with you. That's what we used in the show. You received the Midge mallet. Okay, so I'll show you what this. I don't know if it works here or not. If you use the Midge mallet, it makes you tiny. If you use it again, it makes you big. So if you're ever afflicted with like the mini status like that, you can use the Midge mallet to cure you. But honestly, I don't remember that happening hardly ever. Just gonna check to make sure everything's forged up. I believe so. Yeah, everything's done. Everybody's leveled up their weapons all the way, and we're ready to go. We can just get out of here if we want, and I do want. So next on our trip itinerary, if you will, is the Upper Lands, because you remember the Sprite remembered that that's where he's from. So let's see if we can find his family. First we're gonna go through these. You know what? Screw it. I'm not even gonna bother fighting you guys. You guys are not worth my time anymore. That guy I'll kill, because I can kill him in one hit. But the rest of you guys are not worth my time. Okay, around we go, and if we go faster, if my, there we go, if my partners, my group would not be so wigged out anytime an enemy got within 5 feet of them, but that's okay. Come on, skip it, let's just go, let's just go. We got places to go, guys. I didn't need to do that, but whatever. You can see how much quicker, blah, 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 blah. You can see how much quicker things are going now. We're all leveled up and stuff. How in the heck did you not kill that in one hit? Seriously. We can just whiz through these areas like they were nothing. Get on out of Pandora. We're just about there. Whoops. That was a silly thing for me to do. But my guys picked up the slack. Ignore you, the first mushroom, and I'll hit the other one. I'll go up this way. I don't know if I've shown this off in video yet, but here it is. That's what that guy does. Kind of fun. We want to come up here. You can go by the water palace and talk to Luke and heal up if you want, but there shouldn't be any need. I'm going to ignore that chest. I don't need whatever's inside it. And here we go, cannon travel. 50 GP per trip, where to? And now we have a new location, which we can choose, the Upper Land. So go ahead and do that. This is the only way to get there, so just bite the bullet, pay that 50 GP, and here we go. The Upper Land is huge. Reach it by going through the Great Forest. Just slide into the cannon. Well, alright, I think I will. Away we go. Not sure how safe travel from being shot out of a cannon is, especially when we're that high in the air, but you gotta love those Mo 7 graphics. And oh my gosh, Moogles! I hit my head again when we landed. Lovely. This might take a while. Jeez. Moogles! Pooh. Listen, he's laughing. No, crying. Pebblers have taken over their village. Well, that's terrible. They're all sad Moogles. I don't like sad Moogles. That makes me want to cry. Oh, little baby Moogle. Oh, they're so cute. I love Moogles. Alright. That's enough for the Moogles. We'll pay another visit to them later. And we have new enemies. This is the Silktail, and Nico's here. It's obviously a much upgraded version of the Rabbite. Ow. Yikes. Okay, so we're just gonna go through here as quick as we can. And where we want it, we got some more water thugs. So, in case you hadn't guessed by now, the gimmick of the forest here is that there's 4 sections, and each section represents one of the 4 seasons. So we started off in winter, we went through spring, and now we're in summer. And if we were to go north of here, we'd be in fall. So there's a trick to opening up the way to go, which we'll find out in a little bit. I'm not sure if we can do it now, but we've got other stuff to do right this second. Ay. No, I don't like that. Do not attack me like that. That is not okay. Okay. You know what? I don't need to... Oh, you were hiding right there and waiting for me. What a jerk. And yeah, you heal your dead comrade. It's a bit late. And out you go. Now, especially in this area, if you see a chest, only the boy should get it. Very important. And this is where the Moogle village used to be. But now we've got these enemies, which are highly annoying. The Pebblers. I don't recommend using magic against them. You could. It'd probably make your life a little easier. But they're not terribly tough. They're just really evasive. Sometimes it can be hard to hit them. I say just charge up your weapon and see if you can get them that way. They'll spin around and throw rocks at you, and they'll dig themselves underground. But the biggest problem with them is that, yeah, they're hard to hit. But not too bad. Alright, Moogles can come back to the village now. Hooray! Yay! Happy Moogle village. Kupi Kupopo. Oh, my head. What's wrong? Yippee! I can remember everything. Walk the seasons from spring to winter, spring again, and we can enter. So that clue basically tells you need to go to spring, start there, and then walk, counterclockwise through the seasons. So you go from spring to summer to fall to winter and then spring again. They're natural progression. Okay, we open this chest. We already got the axe orb from the other one, and in here we get a gloves orb. And wouldn't you know it, luckily for us, Watts has decided to get out of that hole, just smell this fresh air, and he's going to forge our weapons for us. Now this will be a common thing throughout the game. Watts will pretty much follow you to whatever area you're at, so that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and equip the claws to our hero here, and let's have Miss Melody equip the axe. You know what? Actually, let's have Bob equip the axe, and let's have Melody keep her spear. By the way, I didn't mention this before, but if you go into the weapon level and you press the B button and select each weapon, it tells you at the bottom what level it is, first of all, and what status effects it might do, what its extra things go along with that weapon. So the Moogle claws we just got, you can see, put enemies to sleep, which is really cool. The stout axe increases your constitution by 2 points. Backhand whip raises agility and evade percentage. The chakram is effective against slimes and lizards, stuff like that. So whenever you get a new orb and upgrade your weapon, check out what it does. And you might be in an area where it's advantageous to have a specific weapon that you might not normally carry. Water Thug's unconscious knocked you out. There you go. Knocking enemies out is a great thing to have on a weapon, because it makes them pretty much unable to do anything against you. If that status connects, which sometimes is a big if. Sometimes if you're getting just messed up by enemies, it might be a good idea to just, you know, hit them, knock them out, and then just get out of there, regroup, and come back later. But I like having the ability to knock my enemies out on my weapon. Ay ay ay. Silktail, that was not nice. And you can usually tell, sometimes the messages don't catch up with you very quickly. Kind of the bad side of having status effects is those little windows stay there forever, and there's not really anything you can do about it. And sometimes it can get in the way of your line of sight, but what can you do? It's a trade-off. So you can see every time I hit something, it's got to tell me that it's unconscious, even if it already was. So, okay, we're in spring. Okay. And you'll notice that each season predominantly features one kind of enemy. So in spring, you'll see a lot of Silktails. Hey, stop it. In summer, you'll see a lot of Water Thugs. Oh no! Hey, this is not going well. Ay ay ay, really? Okay, fine. Well, that could have gone better. Oh, that was kind of neat, though. Healed them in mid... What do we want to call that? Flip up, I guess? Give up? I don't know. Alright, so now we're in summer. Oh my gosh. You shot me in the face. Well, not shot, but you threw your trident in my face. Just stay down. Stay down. Whoa! I'm just gonna go. And here's fall. And we're gonna see a new weapon type. Not weapon type, new enemy type, the Nemesis Owl. I was gonna target it so I could see what it was called, but then I made it unconscious and it showed the name of the enemy anyway, so it didn't matter. Those things can be so annoying because they can actually confuse you, and when they do that, it makes it so all your controls are reversed. So if you walk to the left, you actually end up going to the right. And here in winter, we have no more Moogles, we have steamed crabs. Oh gosh, girl, what are you doing? Yeah. It's nice to have friends along, but sometimes they can just be a pain in the butt, getting caught and stuff. And there you go, we hear a chime, and a notification saying that something opened up. Or there was a sound from the right. So let's go to the right as soon as we get by these silk tails. And as you see, a path is opened up here. Get ready, because here's the Sprite Village. I'm back. What the? The village is a shambles. What on earth happened? Hey, something's here. Yep, there's the boss. Sad times. You can see the huts have been pretty messed up. Well, at least one was. That one's pretty messed up. So we gotta come up to this screen right here. And here we have, okay, just walk into it, fine. Axe Beak. I believe this is weak against earth magic, if I'm not mistaken. It's using wind magic, so it makes me want to think that it's weak to earth magic. Gosh darn it, I hate it when the enemy wasn't completely on screen, so it didn't register as it being on screen. Let's see how much that did. It didn't do very much, but I'm gonna keep up with it. I'm gonna use Gem Missile instead. Darn it. Oh, there we go. Okay, that did pretty good. Let's just go with Gem Missile then. And let's spam it. And that should do a good chunk of damage. And it killed him. Yay! So Axe Beak is gone. Vengeance has been wrought upon him. And the Sprite Village has been saved, although it doesn't seem like there was much to save, which is kind of sad. But what can you do? We weren't there in time. But a path opens up again to the north, and well, would you look at that? We've got another palace. And this is the Wind Palace. And fortunately, it's just like the Water Palace where there's it's just one room. It's even easier than the Water Palace. Grandpa! Sounds like, is that you, little tyke? Grandpa, can't you see me? Empire's men came and undid the wind seal. A bright flash stunned me. The others, they're... This is awful. No, they must have escaped. I suppose so. Grandpa. Okay. Tyke. We sprites are a part of mana. That beast couldn't have beat us. But humans are breaking seals and releasing monsters, which are consuming our source of life, mana. I'll put a stop to that immediately. These two can help. I'd go with you if I could see better. At least take Sylphid, the wind elemental, with you. You called, Master? These young people are now your master. It is so. Yay, we gained Sylphid's powers! Use Analyzer to learn what magic works on crystal orbs. Use your magic on the orb in this forest to open the way to Matango. It said a white dragon lives in a cave north of Matango. The dragon can help you. Go now, and worry not about me. Grandpa, everyone will be back soon. Me too. Come back whenever you're tired. Let me fix you up. Shall I save your game? Absolutely. Take care. So now this spot has become your go-to level grinding area, because now you can come here and rest for free, which is great. But before we go, do not forget to seal the mana seed here, because you'll receive the seed's power. So now we've got more weapons to grind, more magic to grind. And let's take a look at Sylphid's powers. Air Blast shoots 3 air discs at enemies. Pretty cool attack. Thunderbolt is a more powerful attack, which launches a thunderbolt at enemies, as if that needed explanation. Silence doesn't do exactly what you think it might. You know, most people who play RPGs would probably guess that silence makes it so that your enemies can't cast magic spells. In this game, silence confuses your enemies and makes it so that their controls are backwards. So they, instead of coming towards you, they run away from you, which can be really good in a tight spot when you're surrounded by strong enemies and you're getting kind of beaten up. Sylphid has 3 spells as well. Thunder Saber, again, it just adds a wind element to your weapons, so if you're fighting enemies of the earth element, that makes your attacks more effective. But it doesn't add any status effects, which is disappointing, but whatever. Analyzer is your basic scan type spell. If you scan an enemy, it'll tell you its hit points, its weaknesses, what magic it's weak against. So if you're going into a boss fight, or you have a particularly tough enemy and you don't know much about it, use Analyzer and you can figure it out. And also, like Grandpa said, it'll show you what kind of magic to use against crystals that you run into, which are basically switches that are activated by magic. And finally, Balloon. Balloon does exactly what we've seen it do already. Blats have used this before, but now we can use it. But the girl already has a spear that can that can cause balloon status, so it's kind of useless at the moment. But you know, if you're in a pinch, that might be a spell to fall back on if you really need to. But that's it for this episode. I'll go back and raise some more of my weapon and magic levels and meet you back here in the next episode so we can figure out how to get to Matango. I'll see you then.